More than just a piece of meat.
Carl's Jr., a fast food chain founded in 1941, has in recent years geared its advertising strategy towards a more explicit appeal to the young, heterosexual man's desires.
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's brands have always been about, giving young, hungry guys what they want.
The chain has not shied away from publicly defining what they believe sells, defining what men want.
We believe in putting hot models in our commercials because ugly ones don't sell burgers. It's true.
Since the mid-2000s, the chain has put out advertisements that bombard men with contradictory images of women, blurring the line between reality and fantasy.
Carl's Jr. sells a dangerously distorted reality along with its food.
To look this hot in a bikini, I gotta give up, like, everything.
Featuring a number of prominent young, slender female celebrities, the ads seem to imply that the women in them consume the company's unhealthy products on a regular basis and are still able to maintain their thin figures. According to Hesse Bieber, Paris Hilton has a body that is unattainable for the vast majority of women. She is eating a large, calorie-loaded burger. It's a message loaded with irony. No one really believes Paris maintains her tiny shape on fattening burgers, but the impossible image becomes another cultural icon nonetheless.
Turning the heat on me, so I'm like it hot. Call out the engine, ring up the station.
According to Bordeaux, when women are positively depicted as sensuously voracious about food, their hunger for food is employed solely as a metaphor for their sexual appetite.
2 cookbooks. I think I've tasted every flavor imaginable.
In this clip, food connoisseur and top chef host Padma Lakshmi is shown eating one of the brand's burgers in a way that is both highly unrealistic, considering her constant exposure to high-quality foods, and overtly sexual.
It reminds me of being in high school, sneaking out before dinner to savor that sweet, spicy sauce.
In 2009, People magazine quoted Padma as saying, "I think eating in itself is the act of great sensuality, so all you have to do is point the camera in the right direction." And we all know this is Carl's Jr.'s favorite way to sell burgers.
Women's bodies are dismembered in ads, hacked apart. Just one part of the body is focused upon, which of course is the most dehumanizing thing you could do to someone.
These ads focus on breasts, butts, vaginas, and lips, parts that will excite men into purchasing the product. The ads featuring Miss Turkey and Kate Upton take this strategy further by placing logos and products on these parts, turning them into the product and forcing consumers to associate the brand with sex.
These are public health problems that I'm talking about. The obsession with thinness is a public health problem. The tyranny of the ideal image of beauty, violence against women, these are all public health problems that affect us all.
We recognize that Carl's Jr.'s recent advertisements have been successful in selling their products, but a look at their revenues over the past 10 years shows that they enjoyed periods of success before this campaign hit the airwaves in 2005.
Considering the chain's recent declining revenues, this campaign has not become the cash cow the company hoped it would be. We implore Carl's Jr. to end this distasteful and alienating campaign and to instead build on the more inoffensive advertising strategies it has rolled out in the past.
Carl's Jr.'s new portable mushroom burger. Well, to sum it up in a few words, it's a huge, juicy, delicious, round, jaw-dropping, door-stopping, table-sliding, paper-weighting, face-powdering, armpit-wiping, notebook-writing, car-cleaning, sexy-looking, sensor-covering, portable mushroom-covered burger.
You're all set.
The fact is that Carl's Jr. has a wealth of reasonable alternatives to consider. But if there are any questions about why the chain chooses to stay on its current path, allow CEO Andy Pusder to explain.
We're Carl's Jr., and that's just the way it is.